I have been predicting this exact breakout on Bitcoin, and right now I am in $1 million plus in profit. And on today's update video, I want to discuss the price targets of this exact breakout we're currently seeing. I want to talk about the fact that we're right now breaking above one of the most critical levels of resistance in this entire market. And of course, I also want to talk about the major important inflation data that is going to come in today. Yesterday, we got the PPI. And of course, that data is basically forecasting what we're going to see today. So guys, this is going to be a very important and super volatile day for sure. And I am going to prepare you on how to make the best gains today here. So don't forget to once again watch this video till the end, because we will be discussing the most important charts and data points in today's video. So don't forget to once again slap on that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And let me jump straight away in today's update video. So of course, if we're looking at Bitcoin, if you've watched any of my videos in the last 2 or 3 weeks, you must be printing right now, because I have been exactly predicting the correction ever since the high of $118,000. And of course, if you've been in the private Telegram group, I talked about my trades, how I set them up on the lower side. And yes, now all these trades are exactly filled up. And of course, I discussed it many times before that I remained to be bullish on Bitcoin because the structure was looking so good. We were creating, of course, this low in the market, then a lower low, and then we're starting to see a higher low getting created with, of course, exactly the same highs as resistance. And of course, I was mentioning in yesterday's video that we were kicking on this door more and more times. And obviously, the more times you're gonna knock or hit a door, the more likely this is going to be breaking, of course. And of course, exactly the same is the case for support and resistance. So Bitcoin now broke above this very critical level of resistance. And if you're going to be approaching this as an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which it clearly is here, we've got an insane price target sitting around $119,000. I do want to be mentioning the fact that obviously we have this major CME gap still trading above us, and it is going to be extremely likely that in the coming days we're going to be filling up this gap here. But of course, we also have some higher targets than this here, because now that we confirmed the break above this daily high, we're basically also confirming the breakout of the falling wedge pattern. And this price target of the falling wedge pattern is laying around $123,000, which is also one of my price targets I have set up for the big trades I, of course, took. And of course, these trades I also showed in my private Telegram group here. And of course, many times before, while we were, of course, still waiting to get entered, I told you guys, I am just waiting. Bitcoin was exhausted at that point here. And of course, that I was going to enter around that level. And of course, if you want to be staying up to date about all my trades and of course the updates in real time, don't forget to for sure join the private Telegram group, which you can do in the second link in today's video description. It's very easy to join. And of course, there's a lot of alpha dropped over there. It's not only me that is dropping the alpha, but like you can see, there are also many other channels right there with other professional traders in it who are sharing their own opinions and of course their own trading setups as well here. So super valuable to join. Don't forget to do so straight away here. But anyways, going deeper in towards the content, we are obviously seeing this breakout, and most certainly Bitcoin is going to be running towards that top side target right now here. I mean, we got rejected multiple times from this level, but like I mentioned also in yesterday's video, it was truly a matter of time before we're going to be breaking back above this level. So now we're doing so, and now the continuation towards the new highs can start to begin here. Then later today, we are for sure going to see even more volatility, because the core inflation and the year-on-year inflation rate is going to be dropping. And yesterday we got a taste already with the PPI data. So truly, it's going to be just important to watch where the data is going to come in at. If it's going to come in any lower than expected, for sure, the market is going to be having a major pump here. So this is going to be interesting. And yeah, if we were going to get to if, for example, the inflation drops much lower than expected, we're maybe going to see a 50 basis point rate cut in the next meeting. And obviously, that is going to cause an even bigger pump here. So very interesting to be seeing. And of course, in 7 days from now on here, we're going to get the next FOMC meeting. And the last time we got one, we did saw a major pump towards the upside on the market. So that is truly very excited. And also, guys, I want to be mentioning the fact that if you are right now interested in trading yourself, just like I am doing, and if you don't want to pay a lot of fees here, The exchange where I'm currently trading on, WeX, is by far the cheapest exchange to operate on. If you sign up an account using that first link in today's video description, you will not only get a 25% fee rebate, you will also get an insane deposit bonus because WeX will match 20% of your deposits if you sign up an account using that first link in today's video description. So make sure to check it out. It's an insane campaign that we're currently running, and make sure to benefit from it because it's not valid forever. And yeah, it's for now still valid. So make sure to check it out for sure. Then, of course, looking at lower time frames, Bitcoin is clearly reversing right now back towards the upside. We're creating a slight little upper slope resist line. Let's see if we can break above it. Ultimately, I think we grabbed that lower side liquidity and it is going to be moving higher. Also, if we're looking at the M2 money supply here, it is going to be quite inevitable to see that next big push towards the upside, since we are seeing more and more money is getting printed. And usually Q4 is a very excited month for crypto. And personally, I'm also really expecting it myself as well. We're creating this hidden bullish divergence also on the 3-day time frame. So that is also looking very, very good here. Then, of course, on the weekly time frame on Bitcoin, we can see there's some liquidity laying below us, but also above us. But for sure, I think the liquidity on the top side is going to get grabbed next year. So interested to see that here. But of course, since liquidity is being built up above us and below us, I can't really give you a clear direction where Bitcoin is exactly heading towards. But of course, looking at the charts and the breakouts, it is looking quite likely that we are obviously going to see a continuation towards the upside. So interesting to see that. Also on the daily time frame, we got this bullish crossover from the MACD, which historically corresponds with more bullish price action. And yes, we're right now breaking also outside of this major symmetrical triangle here. Downward sloping resistance line getting broken right now here. Horizontal level of resistance getting broken right now as well. And this is currently clearly showing us we are heading for a bigger continuation towards the upside. Maybe first we're going to see a retest of this previous level of resistance. It doesn't matter because ultimately we are right now confirming that we're trading in a very significant uptrend for Bitcoin. And looking at Ethereum, I remain to be believing it's looking quite good here. I mean, Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, it has been slowing down ever so slightly, but ultimately we're still in a very strong uptrend. And if you're just purely looking at all the data points here, you can clearly see that Ethereum is not overvalued yet here, and that we have way more room towards the upside to grow even higher. So very excited about it. And honestly, I don't think it's having a correction anytime soon here. And my target personally is laying around $6,000 also for this major trade I took, of course, already on the channel a while ago. Of course, all these trades I showed you step by step on the channel, on my Telegram group here. I show everything. And yeah, guys, we are absolutely printing because we're once again in about $1 million in profit. So really congratulations. And once again, I would highly recommend for you to join the private Telegram group here because there's a lot of information shared over there if you want to be staying up to date about more information and more real-time trade updates. And ultimately, the Bitcoin dominance is looking ready for another big move towards the downside. So guys, this is truly, once again, the calm before the storm. Ethereum is looking great. Bitcoin is looking even better. And I think we're going to be running up back towards the highs of around $123,000, which is from off this point and about another 8% push higher. And yeah, if we're going to push another 8% higher, we're for sure going to be making literally another million with these trades here. So guys, thank you so much for watching towards the amazing new update video. If you did also join the trades, congratulations. I'm hoping you're also went in with a lot of money because then you're probably printing like crazy. Obviously, I'm just showing you what I am doing. I'm not a financial advisor. But guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.